Yo, it's your boy TDI Muzik, and you are now tuned in to the Great American Hip Hop Debate Pod. Gahhd Cast.
Yeah, you thought you wasn't gonna see him?
TDI Muzik.
He the Barzilla of this shit. It's TDI Muzik here forever, motherfucker. He cooked the sign up. WuMuzik. We gon' pay homage to the legends, bro. Talk to
The
him.
rappers get on a song and be popping your shit. When you probably could take the stand and you liable to snitch. My aunt Sonia always told me, don't you cry like a bitch. I'm a stand-up nigga, even with the option to sit. I die before I lie down, you call it.
Fuck with this world, fuck with this. This that TDI Muzik, this that WuMuzik. Let that rock a little more, brother.
Cases all up in a new foreign. I see y'all want muster the flow, but can never catch up, cause you suckers are slow. I won't stop till I'm covered in dough. Flying to countries where they speak a different language, neither one of us know. I wish I could find time and reverse through it, so I could find Rizzo on this beat and get a fucking verse to it. Growing up young in the slums, Wu was to it. My aim tight, I keep my shit sturdy. OG told me get the bag and rush, ain't no big hurry. I'm focused, I don't care, my shit blurry. Bring your favorite.
Alright, brother F. Welcome world. Episode 57 of the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. I am Brother Burnz, checking in internationally. I'm replacing Brother Blood this week because he had to go on. He had to go into Galactic with his travel. So I just had to go international with it. Want to let y'all rock out to that WuMuzik. That's that TDI Muzik. Bronx MC. He's in the building today. Let's make some noise for that.
Welcome. Thank you.
In case I forgot to say it, I am the Brother Burnz. Normally to my left is the Brother BS, but right now he's over there in the lab holding it down with Brother F. What's good with y'all, brothers?
We're here chilling. How you doing, man?
Yeah, man.
Holding it down. Shout out to Brother Blood. Like I said, he ain't here for a second.
Salute.
It's alright. Yeah, man. Shout to blood.
We started off with that WuMuzik. Shout out to the Wu, of course. That's big influences on all of our lives, on all of hip hop, pretty much, and actually on all of the world and shit.
Yup.
Brother TDI Muzik, that was your conception, that was your idea. I hadn't really heard anybody do that,
like a Wu-Tang medley,
like a mashup, right?
Yeah, right. Like you would think, like, damn, that's a dope idea. I'm surprised nobody ever put that together. Nobody ever thought to do that. So what inspired you to do that?
These are all beats I wanted to rap to. All of them. I wanted to rap to all of them at different times though. Like 3 years ago I wanted to do Triumph. 2 years ago I wanted to do Ice Cream. So one day I swear to God I was just like, I should rap to all of these beats and have them switch while I'm rapping. So I didn't tell anybody about it. I didn't think it was gonna be a good idea because it's pretty long. It's like about almost 4 minutes. So I said, let me just get these 6 beats right here. And then as I'm writing it, I said, you know what? They all can be 16 bars. I said, let me just start off with a 16 and let me just, as they're switching, keep it at 12. So you don't make people wait too long for the switch. See, everything is anybody could do that. It's keeping the listener. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, I'll be honest, it's like me and Burnz were talking this morning and everything's about timing.
Exactly.
You have to have the timing down pat.
Just for the record, I was late today and I'm never.
It's all good, man.
Listen, I hate it. I live by one thing, man. If you on time, you late.
Fact.
And if you late, it's unacceptable.
Yeah. Nah, you good, baby. You good.
But timing is everything. So, it's just, we all from the same era, you know what I'm saying? We know what the Wu is, and I was like, you know what? I gotta do something that's gonna be different. So I'm gonna do WuMuzik. My name is TDI Muzik, Wu.
Yeah.
So when I went in there, I didn't do the track until I got my hoodie in the mail. It's a Wu hoodie. It says "Raised on Wu."
Right. Oh, you got it on in the video.
Yeah. So I said, because when I do it, while I'm doing it in the studio, I want to shoot the video while I'm filming it. And shout out to my homegirl, Hells. She's the photographer. She was in there.
Dope.
She was the one who got the cover done and everything. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Nice. Shout out to that. It reminds me. You remember Ice Cube's Jacking for Beat?
Exactly.
Yeah, yep. Right.
Yep.
It reminds me of something like that, and it's such a different essence in comparison to what comes out, pretty much nowadays and shit. Nobody's really doing stuff like that. Especially paying homage to the Wu.
Yeah.
So I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I swear to God, I was just like, let me do this. Let me just try this. Like, you know.
Did who put the beats together for you?
I picked the beats.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the studio. Shout out to my man Padrino who works in he's my engineer.
Okay.
He didn't understand what the hell I was doing. He was like, "Why you gonna rap to all these beats?" I said, "Just get them. I'm gonna need you to cut them here." Notice no beat had an intro, but the first one and the last one.
Right.
So as they were switching, I said, "Listen, while I'm rapping, they gotta already be in motion. So I gotta start rapping midway through these beats." You know what I'm saying so. Right. He was like, "Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing." So by the third beat, he already had the science. He was like, "All right, let me clip this."
Yeah.
And he mashed it up pretty good.
Nah, he got it off. He definitely got it off.
Yeah.
And then you wrote it, or you had it written?
It was written already. I don't play. So it was writing it, make sure the raps was on point, and it was actually I had another beat in there that I was gonna do, and I said, "Nah, there's already too many beats in here, man. Let me chill."
And you still write your bars? Like you write them down?
No, in the phone. They were in the phone.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. So WuMuzik too coming soon, man.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah.
You're working on part 2 already.
It's the
or
most.
Is it done?
No, I'm working on it, and it's the most difficult thing to do because I already know it's not gonna match up to one. So my thing is, how do I keep them interested without them saying, "Nah,
it wasn't the first one."
Yeah, why you even did that? You messed it up. So the beat selections are there. I already got the beats. I wrote. It's halfway done, but I'm like, I gotta do something. So I figured out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have somebody from the Wu kind of speaking or doing an intro for me, bridge, and an outro. So I'm not gonna say who it is yet. So I just gotta keep it interesting. It can't be the same way as the first one.
That's a good way to keep it interesting.
No, that's big. Regardless.
Yeah, that's a good way to keep it interesting.
Awesome already.
Right.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Do you consider well, before we get to I want to talk independence real quick. But before we get to that, while we're still on WuMuzik, and everybody, make sure you go to YouTube. Make sure you check out WuMuzik. That's by TDI Muzik, MUZIK. Check that out. Check out all the other videos he got up there. Make sure you subscribe to his page. Make sure you follow him on all the socials. Make sure you're following the podcast at GAHHD_podcast. Make sure you're following Brother F and Straight Fuego Studios at R711. Make sure you're following the brother Bludshot. That's at deadass_worldwide. Make sure you're following my page at callme_Joseph_.
Excellent.
And shout out to the sponsors. We ain't got no sponsors. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Not this week. Sponsor.
While we're on Wu-Tang, did anybody catch the battle last night? Raekwon versus Ghostface.
I caught a little bit of it.
Yeah, I caught it.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, what you thought about it?
Yeah, what y'all think?
You caught it?
Not much. I was pretty focused.
But you caught it. You caught an idea. You caught an idea though. You know what it was like. It was like a big party. It was
like them just back in the studio playing songs.
Yeah.
And, hey, what's up? Nah, this song was hotter than that. So come on,
Ray.
Come on, go.
They were telling some crazy stories though.
I think that's what made it
I like that they had the little like, you know what I mean? The little friendly but little like undertone
of competition.
Yeah. I thought they missed a few joints though. I thought there was a couple joints they didn't play. I definitely wanted to hear Kame. For some reason I don't remember them playing Ice Cream. I'm sure they did.
They did. They did Capadonna.
And there was a couple other joints. Capadonna came out. That was awesome. I saw Master Killer came out. That was awesome.
I
saw RZA there too. There was a couple people in there.
Yeah.
I wonder who's in charge of the playlist to that. Like, I'm
pretty sure they.
I always thought the artist selected it.
Yeah.
But last night I felt like Ghostface was letting his DJ pick it, and I felt like at the end his DJ started playing a couple little R&B joints that was.
I wish I was a Ghostface ear. I'd have been like, bro, let me get this right for you, B. At least let me get the first 10 for you, B.
Yeah,
We're gonna blow Ray out the box.
For
but regardless, I'm a fan of both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They were telling some crazy stories though, like when they were writing Only Built for Cuban Links, that they got kicked out of Barbados.
A word?
Yeah, because they were wearing the camouflage, the fatigues.
Oh.
And they didn't want them wearing that shit, and they kicked them out. They were like, and they put it in the song and shit that they were at the Royal Pavilion. And if you hear in Wu Gambino's, Ghostface says that. He goes, some real niggas up in Royal Pavilion. And Royal Pavilion was the name of the hotel that they was at in Barbados, and they got kicked out.
That was kind of sensitive back then.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yo.
That's crazy.
And he said he only booked the Royal Pavilion because it sounded dope.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because it sounded
like the name of it.
Yeah, because he's like, yo, it's the Royal Pavilion. Why not go there? You know what I'm saying?
Royalty.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
To the Wu-Tang, man. That was something we talked about on episode 2. We had discussed Purple Tape versus Iron Man, and which would be the better album.
What y'all say?
You got any thoughts on that, brother TDI?
Purple Tape against Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like I tell people all the time, I think Ghost probably is the better artist. It's just that Ray got the more solid record, the more classic record. Like Purple Tape, I think Purple Tape is unbeatable out of every Wu-Tang member. Purple Tape is Purple Tape. You can play that through. Even though I love Iron Man.
I got a question for you though, and we were talking about this morning, me and Burnz. And you think Purple Tape will be the same without Ghost? Because he was featured on every song except one.
Nah.
Actually, he even had his own solo song on Purple Tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Nah, it wouldn't have definitely.
So
the same.
I think I always say this, and I always discuss this with Burnz, and I argue with people all the time. I think Ghost was the catalyst for that album, man.
Yes, he was.
You know what I'm saying?
The balance wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah.
You're right.
He's the difference.
That album was it was definitely.
It was monumental. Don't get me wrong. It was a monumental album, and it's a Ray album, nonetheless. But you got to remember.
I just don't think, and I love the Wu. I just don't. I think it needed that. All right, that first verse was dope. Let's hear Ghost on this though.
Yeah.
Or Ghost went off. But I want to hear what Ray gonna say on this.
And in Incarcerated Scarfaces, that was actually a beat that Jizza had picked to be on Liquid Swords.
And they never.
And fucking Raekwon heard it one night while everybody was away or whatever. And he's like, yo, I'm taking this beat. He's like, nah, but that's for Jizza. He's like, fuck that, record right now. And he recorded Incarcerated Scarfaces, and it became Incarcerated Scarfaces.
One of the biggest records Wu ever put out.
Right.
That
was supposed to be on Liquid Swords. That was supposed to be a Jizza beat.
Liquid Swords, man. It's an
you got a Liquid Swords on the WuMuzik. You know what I'm saying? You got one of the beats from there.
I got Liquid Swords on WuMuzik too.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. Bang.
When do you think WuMuzik 2 might drop?
I'm having a problem with it because I got an EP dropping in April. So makes no sense.
That's the H.E.N.R.Y project, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put it out and then the EP drops and then I can't promote WuMuzik like I want to.
Right.
So, I like to give everything a gap. Like if I'm, you know what, these next 3 weeks, this next month right here is going to be for this song. Like I just put out the Czar remix for Busta Rhymes. And I've been pushing that. Good looking, man. I've been both. I mean, the Busta joint is super dope.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You definitely repped
big
on
time.
it.
Oh, good looking.
You have to like after what Busta did. Yeah, of course. After what Busta did to it, you have to come hard on that. Like you can't come off like weak on that.
No, you can't play on that.
You can't play on that. Exactly.
Shout out to Lord Tariq. He heard that. He heard the first 4 bars. And he called me.
Yeah.
Lord Tariq said,
Nice.
He said, yo, Mo.
Shout out to Lord Tariq.
Lord Tariq, the legend. He said, yo, Mo, I need to be on that. I said, Lord, I'm dropping this tomorrow at noon. There's no way you're going to get into the studio tonight and do this. He's like, yo. I said, that was Rockwild. That's your era. And he's like, what? We had a conversation for about an hour. And in regards to that record, but he was like, yo, you went off. So going back to WuMuzik 2, I might go, I might put it out for like May. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because I'm going to be promoting an EP for a while. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to draw any attention away from neither one, WuMuzik 2 or the EP, So I don't know. I might push the EP back and give them WuMuzik 2 just to, you know what I mean? Stir shit up and then drop the EP after.
So
I like that you have the mentality of a more thought out artist investing more time into each individual project as opposed to someone, not to knock the younger culture or today's artists, but a lot of it is microwave. So a lot of music lives only a week or two. I appreciate that you work a song, you know what I mean? And you work a video and you promote it. Like that's something I think more artists need to do because songs have potential to take off after a 2-week span.
Exactly.
After they're 2 weeks old.
After a year or two, like some people don't hear it. Every song's and then a lot of things people don't do is they don't put videos to their sound.
Like that song that they use for the what the hell was the challenge on Twitter you showed me, Burnz? The Busted Challenge, that song.
The Busted Challenge?
That shit when did we talk about that?
This cat never gonna forget about the Busted Challenge.
When did we talk about that? Like in October? That's when you had mentioned it to me? Something like that?
Yeah.
Alright, that song had dropped in fucking May. And nobody had heard that song up until the Busted Challenge. So sometimes, like you said, it'll take like a year for that song to actually work.
Yeah. It's never over. Just because it's been out.
When did WuMuzik drop, actually? The first one?
When did I drop WuMuzik? WuMuzik was February.
Yeah, it was a couple months ago, like 2-3 months ago.
I think it was February. Let me check out my phone. February, I think it was. I think I dropped it. No, was it February? Was just last month. I think it was like January I dropped it. Right. January, February, like early February. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was February. I'm not sure. But yeah, as soon as I did it, once I got the video done, no, it was December because I remember telling Mel Freeze I needed it for New Year. I wanted to drop it on New Year.
So so there you go. So it was before the New Year.
It was actually given to me on New Year's Eve. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just wait till New Year's on the 2nd. I think I dropped it like on the 2nd.
Okay.
Everybody get up from the hangover.
Yeah.
Check I said, like out. January, yeah.
So, all right, smart.
Again, you see timing.
Exactly.
The importance of
timing.
Listen,
I didn't tell nobody this. I don't know if you guys are familiar with 38 Special.
Yeah, of course.
38 Special had a 95 mixtape dropping.
Okay.
He rapped on a lot of beats from 95. So I said, oh, hell no. No way he's going to. I don't want people thinking I took his idea. I had WuMuzik in December.
Exactly,
Right after Thanksgiving. It was already in motion.
Right.
So I'm writing it. I said, nah. So I told Mel Fraze, my director, I said, bro, I need this out before Spesh puts out his joint.
Right.
Because I don't want him thinking, yo,
he bit off me or he heard my shit.
Now, you know niggas is going to think that. You know what I'm saying? There's no proof. He don't know me. Like, he don't know. You ain't gonna check my fucking notes and see. Let me see when you wrote this.
Yeah, exactly.
But so I raced against the clock. You know what I'm saying? But I think he already had dropped his, and I was like, oh, I see what he's doing. He's doing a 95 mixtape. He's rapping over Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie,
all different type shits. You just got the Wu shit.
Right. So it was same concept somewhat, but I stood to just the Wu.
Nah, but you came out first. So.
Nah, man.
How happy were you with the result when you like finally completed it and got the video and you were like, yeah,
this is it?
I got a cousin, right? He's very, very, he's a big critic.
He's critical.
Very.
Yeah.
He's
tough.
He said, yo, I know you be thinking I'm hating. But this is you right here. You love the Wu growing up. I used to try to rap like RZA. That's what that was my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
So I started rapping, taking Method Man rhymes and putting me and my cousin's name in it. So I used to take his whole rhyme. And then one day I said, I think I could do this.
Yeah.
So when that dropped, my cousin was like, yo, that's you. You listened to them growing up. You did this, and this is you now. Like, this is all. YDB reposted it. Young Dirty Bastard, shouts to him. Raider Ruckus, he heard it. Gave me a thumbs up on it. Shaheem, Rugged Child.
Oh, wow.
He showed me some love on it. You know what I'm saying? A couple of, a lot of people
that's cool.
Very receptive to it. They liked it.
That's good. I mean, but you can't,
awesome,
you can't hate on that though. It wasn't like some corny, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Some people was like, she's trash. And I'm just like, so I got this thing there. Every time I say, like, if I was to send you a record, I listen to it when I send it to you because I want to act like you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see. Let me see how he's gonna listen to this when he receives it. So I look for the faults, as a listener, because I'm a listener and an artist.
Right, of course.
There's a lot of times I've done records, I'll be like, damn, I put that out.
Yeah, you always started out as a fan.
But I looked for everything. Like, why wouldn't a nigga like WuMuzik?
Right. Nah, that shit was fire. Like, I think anybody that's hating is just a fucking hater. They hate their life, and this is just. And
I appreciate you, man. WuMuzik is one of my favorite things.
I definitely agree. That shit is super dope, bro.
Yeah, that shit is super fire.
I was just
especially for being like the first thing like my first exposure to you as an artist. That was the first thing I saw, and I was like, yeah, I fuck with it. And then I went back into the history, and I was telling the brother VS, you rap on this Rick Ross beat.
Rivals.
It's like a piano beat.
Rivals.
Rivals. Yeah. I think that's it. That you're like in the video, you're like in the courtyard and stuff.
Yeah. Rivals. I had the red shorts. I had red shorts, right?
Yeah.
I think I had red shorts on. Yeah.
So you got a bar at the end. You got a bar and you're like, I'm your father. Don't forget to tell me bendición.
Right. You're from the Spanish culture. You know that's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, I love that bar, bro.
Good luck. A lot of people don't.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get that one.
No.
A lot of people won't get that one.
Every time it's the last bar of the song. First of all,
right.
Song. And so every time I watched the video a few times because I fuck with it. So every time that shit ends like that, I just start laughing because I'm like, yo, that's such a sonning nigga, you're my son. You gotta tell me bendición. That's.
Every time you see me.
Bendición. Bendición to me, man.
That's so disrespectful, bro.
It's funny because me and my tattoo artist, we play around.
Awesome.
We every time I call him, he'd be like, yo, I'll be like, bendición. And he'd be like, yo te bendiga. And we just start laughing. He'd be like, yo, what's good when you pull it up? So we just, we joke like that. So my other cousin, Blazer, my OG, shout out to Blazer. I'll be like, yo, Blazer, bendición. He'd be like, yo te caiga palo. And I'm like, and that's how, I just do that to people like to throw them off. They be like, what? Yeah. Some people don't get it. They be
yeah. A lot of people don't get it, yeah. Nah, that's fine.
Yeah, the rival.
That's funny because we at the age now that we actually get the bendición.
We can get the bendición.
Now it's our turn.
It's just funny that when your friend
we're in that ring.
Like, somebody your age says it. It's funny.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you older than me. Don't tell me bendición.
We all need the blessings, from everywhere.
But we grew up. What was the narrative was that you said it to the older folk.
Fact.
To your aunts, your uncles.
It was your elders.
Right.
Your elders.
That's funny. We the elders.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
You gotta think about that for a second.
Yeah, you gotta fall back.
For real. Let's go. Let's get into your origins, TDI. First of all, let's tell the people what TDI Muzik stands for.
TDI Muzik, truly defined in music. So I don't play basketball. I don't play baseball. If you know me, you know that music's the way. Everybody sees me. Yo, you still doing music?
Yeah.
People that haven't seen me in 20 years. Yo, you still doing? I remember when you was little, you doing music now, right? So music is the way. I don't. My sister asked me, my older sister, Phoebe. She says, what are you going to do with music? I said, I don't have a plan B. Because if you have a plan B, you plan on failing already.
That's what I heard this guy say. I
heard that.
What's his name? Denzel Washington.
Did he?
He was like, plan B, fall back.
Nah.
There is no plan B. Nah. I don't plan on falling back.
If I don't make it, I fail.
If I fall, guess what? I'm going to fall on my face. I'm not going to fall back.
There's no plan B. It's not. I told him, I had this job, right, one time, and this dude was like, yo, all you care about is music. And I said, let me tell you something, bro. How long you been? He said, 22 years. I said, all right. I would never be you. I don't want to be, no disrespect to anybody that works 22 years at a place. But me, when you're trying to tell me why you think this music thing is going to work for you, I got to respond with, I don't want to be here 22 years. Pushing a broom. You get what I'm saying? Like,
no, yeah, of course.
I was talking, and he was like, oh, you got to be here on 10 years to get 5-week vacation. I said,
what?
I'm never going to get 5-week vacation.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to be here 10 years. No, I'm not going to be here 10 days.
I said, yeah, right. So I'm telling him, yo, listen, don't get me wrong. We all need a job to survive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, this is not, if you wondering why I don't work well, it's because this is not what I want to do. I'm not the guy you want buffing your floors. I'm not doing that. My focus is when I'm working, when I'm sweeping and I'm cleaning something, I'm thinking, damn, yo, what should I use for WuMuzik too? Like I'm on my phone all damn day writing bars. My notes is all over the place because of that. Oh, let go of your phone. I'm like, if you only knew, bro.
What I'm doing in my phone.
This is the blueprint I'm working on.
It's magic. The magic that's being created.
Nobody believes though. Nobody believes until they see the light.
Yeah, true. Obviously. And then they're like, oh, I remember.
When you're throwing a party, nobody's there to help you set up. Right?
Of course, of course.
They're there when the music's on.
Exactly. Facts. And they all leave before you got to clean up.
Of course. I'm one of those. I'm out. What time the party finish, my nigga? 2. What time is it? 1:15. We out.
Out.
I see the lights turn on. I'm gone. He's gonna tell me to
Vapor
pick up
trails.
something.
Okay. Now you said you've been into music your whole life. Do you remember? You say you got a sister and stuff. I don't know if you have other siblings, but do you remember who was the first one to like put you on to some type of music?
Yeah, my cousin Anthrax, man. Shout out to my cousin Anthrax, he's a producer. My cousin Anthrax and his older brother DJ June, my other cousin. He's older. He was a DJ, so at some point we all lived together, and I was always listening to him spin. It was house music. See, it's funny because I grew up listening to merengue, the 80s classic merengue that you don't hear anymore. And I was not allowed to listen to rap because rap in the 80s was what?
Like
NWA.
Gangster shit, yeah.
Right. So I wasn't
Thug
allowed.
music.
My mother wasn't having that. My father wasn't having that either. But I remember being like 9 years old, living on Whole Avenue in the Bronx, and there was a pool hall there. And that's when I first fell in love with hip hop, when I heard Ice Cube Wicked. And I said,
"Oh wow,
that beat is sick too."
I did the remix.
Damn, yo, that's the second crazy. Like, first of all, you said the RZA was your favorite rapper. I meant to talk to you about this because that's my favorite Wu-Tang rapper personally too.
Yeah.
So we gotta like
Bobby
go
Digital.
back.
Yeah, he's crazy. I fucks with the RZA a lot.
And now you say Wicked. That's like one of the first joints I bought on vinyl.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I gotta send y'all the record I did. I did Wicked over. I did that. Yeah, I did that over. Like in 20...
Oh yeah, definitely send that over so we can add it to the end of the episode.
I did it in 2010.
Okay.
So when you hear it, you're gonna be like, "We sure this nigga didn't do this shit last week?" Watch. But yeah, that's when I heard TR-808, KRS One and D Nice, and I was like, man, I told my cousin, I begged him. We was on our way to Boston in his van. My uncle had was in bed in there. I remember I was sick, I had the flu. I said, "Yo, Aunt, I need that tape." He was like, "You're not gonna get this tape." I said, "I need that TR-808." I didn't know the name of it. We didn't have YouTube. It wasn't like, all right, when I get home, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, what's the name of that?" I said, come in. He was like, "I got it." I said, "I need to borrow that." So I got older, and I was like, "Oh, I make my own shit now."
The old copies back then.
Yeah.
Right.
Make me a copy of that.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to give you a copy.
I'm the only one with this. You ain't got this?
Nah, yeah.
Be selfish with them.
Hell yeah. Haters.
So yeah, those are the records, and Ice Cube, big inspiration, bro.
He's a legend though. He's a fucking. It's like we always talk before. Like we always say, he doesn't often get talked about when you talk about GOATs.
Well, we in the East Coast. We only go by what we see.
Still though, regardless.
Like, see, you're one of those that think.
Yeah, like
out the box. Like, you don't just think in this little section here.
Yo, he
like,
did the basketball shit. He did mad shit. He did Friday. Like, he had a movie friend.
He's
yeah. He's a, besides the fact that he did with NWA and his subsequent solo career, right. Everything that he did after that, like, he's a mogul. Like, he's a it's incredible. And like I said, a lot of the times he gets overlooked when you talk about GOATs. You know what I mean?
I've been in many interviews, and when they be like, "Who inspired you?" I say Ice Cube. They be like, "Who?
Yeah.
You lived in Compton or something?"
He doesn't get mentioned like that.
I was just a fan. Let me tell you what I liked about Cube. He wasn't under that when we was young. His voice and his demeanor.
He had like command over the song.
I'm like, yo, yo, people want to know how come, and I'm like, So that's when I did Wicked. I rapped just like my man was the engineer, Mac. He was like, yo, make sure you rap like Cube or rap like yourself. I said, fuck, I'm gonna do that. He said, do the Ice Cube thing, but your boss. Do the Ice Cube, do the little Ice Cube swag. People want to know how come. I was there for a minute trying to get that shit. Because I was trying to emulate his voice. He was like, no, just do you.
Yeah, just do it like you, but
right.
with his
mannerisms. We lost it. We lost that record, so I don't have it. Whatever I have on MP3, that's it. He lost it in the system. So even if I want to get a copy, it's always what we have.
Yeah, no.
That's a good engineer, though. Pushing you to...
he coached me for 10 years.
You know what I mean?
For 10 years.
He helped produce the track.
Yep. To this day, I speak to him just about life. Like, he's just a coach, like a life coach to me.
Okay. That's dope.
Now, you said your cousin Anthrax put you on to some music and is now a producer. Do y'all work together?
We have not, because of his living situation. He's Anthrax could be a little. So he's like, listen, I'm not doing anything until I'm situated. When I'm situated, then I'm gonna start selling my beats. Me and you can sit down. We could do this. We could do that. Plus, he works 2 jobs. Our schedules don't, So I was like, I want to do a whole project with you. The same way Benny the Butcher did with H.E.N.R.Y. I want to sit there and just do a project with you.
Yeah.
Like he was like, all right, we could do that, and I already know how it's gonna go. A lot of arguing, but we're gonna get to work done.
No. What you thought of that album though?
I didn't get through. I didn't really like the production too much. I don't think it fit Benny.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the first song is dope. I like the first song.
Benny's good, so he's gonna make something sound good.
I thought the first song was real dope. There's a lot of good tracks. The track with Chinks is dope.
It's good. It's just I'm used to the RZA sounding beat.
You're used to what? You're used to Derringer and Alchemist and Alchemist.
That, you see what a sound could turn into.
Yeah.
It's like if you hear Method Man on Swizz, you're gonna be like, man, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's gonna work, but
it's gonna sound different. Yeah.
You're already used to. So
a certain sound.
I'll give it another. Like I didn't hear the whole thing. I'll listen to it again.
Right. It's pretty dope. I fuck with it. Well, you listen to any of it, Burnz?
The new Benny album?
Yeah.
The one that dropped like this Friday? That one?
Yeah, the one with
part 2?
The one with Ford.
I heard it. It was cool. It's not his best work, in my opinion.
No.
I thought, it sounded cool. They're at such a consistent level that their mediocre shit is like gets a pass, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're never gonna shit on it too hard, but when they really put out quality work, you can tell like, all right, this one's a level above. Like they spent an extra week on it because they put out so much music too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're very consistent.
So it's like when they invest a little more time into a project, I feel like you could tell.
Yeah.
So this one, I don't know, it didn't. It's not whack. I'm not saying it's whack.
Right.
It's just not the best work. Is there a producer that you work with now on a consistent level?
Automatic did. He did a lot of work for Styles, Lloyd Banks, Jewels. Well, did a lot of work for people. Oh, Fab.
Okay.
And he's always dropping stuff in my DM. Always. So I work with him a lot. I got my brother Mel Stacks from Queens. He did Casanova's first project. I just, not really a set producer, no.
You work with basically not
Who
anybody.
Did you who did work on the let's talk about the H.E.N.R.Y. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back a little bit again. While you were coming up, other than Ice Cube and Wu-Tang, any other influences that you think played a major part in your development?
KRS-One. Everything else was is weird. Everything else was like big detail. Like I wouldn't say played a major part, but big detail. Like Razzcazz. I listened to a lot of Razzcazz. Came up big on Smooth the Hustler. Big Smooth the Hustler.
Smooth the Hustler. Wow.
Yeah, Wu-Tang. I remember, and I started rapping in '95, so that's when everything was.
Yeah.
Every artist I named
it was different. Yeah, it was a different level of rapping.
Yeah. Right, my ear was all over the place. It was hard to just be inspired by one side. You had Master Ace.
Yeah, Master Ace. Wow.
Sitting on Chrome, like, what's my record?
I was just gonna say the same thing. Your ear was on a national plane, even with it being 95, because you're naming Cube, you're naming Razzcazz. These are not artists that were like, 95, like you said, we didn't have YouTube and we didn't have Apple Music, and it's like music wasn't that fucking easy to get or to even be exposed to.
It was still very regional.
We had Hot 97.
Hell yeah.
Hot 97 didn't play Razzcazz.
Exactly.
Hot 97 didn't play Cube. Not often.
Not often, right? Unless it was a national hit.
Right. Unless you watch the BET, Rap City, or Video Music Box, you saw those.
Was somebody like putting you on, or were you just like, yo, let me go listen to, were you in the source like Razzcazz? Let me go listen to his shit and see.
A lot of people laughed at me when I told them RZA was my favorite rapper. Because the narrative was Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas.
Yeah, right.
So when I was the different one.
Yeah.
RZA, You think he's better than Nas? You think he's better? I'm like, that's who I like, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to go to record stores and look. I remember I went to the record store and bought the Bullworth soundtrack because there was a RZA song on it. Like
the Bullworth soundtrack.
Yeah, because RZA was on it. I used to buy everything RZA.
Yeah.
Everything RZA.
What RZA track was that?
Yo, that's
like
that's
96, 97.
Thing, my brother. I fucking own the Bullworth soundtrack also, yo.
See?
Oh, do you?
And it wasn't for Ghetto Superstar. It wasn't for that.
No, yeah. I was gonna say because that was the main hit.
That was the joint.
That was the main joint. Yeah.
And I was like, I said, let me see. Yeah. But I turned it around. I used to look for the RZA.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a RZA. I said, let me get this. People was like, yo, man.
Yo, wildin'.
People used to be like, yo, I bought Razzcast album because RZA. He had
Soul on Ice.
No, the second one.
Oh,
Rassassination.
Rassassination.
At the end of it, there's a song called The End.
Yeah.
With, I think Easy Mo B produced. That beat is so fire. Oh my God. If I ever meet Easy Mo B, I'm going to tell him, get me that beat.
Yeah.
I need that beat.
Yeah.
Let me just do something on it. That's it.
Easy Mo B. He's not hard to find.
He's probably going to be like, damn, you remember that? But yeah.
That's how, believe it or not, that's how you catch a motherfucker's ear.
True.
You know what I mean? You'd be like, yo, you did this song in fucking 97 on the B side of whatever.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, they got those.
I forgot I did that shit.
That was the B side of the Razzcast tape. That was the last record.
Yeah.
I made sure. I used to look at that. Remember the artwork? You used to
Yeah,
Everything.
everything. Yeah, you used to have all the credits and everything. Yeah, it was so. Yeah, it was a totally different experience back then than what it is now.
It was worth buying records.
Right.
That.
Yeah.
Right.
Records, CDs, tapes, whatever.
I was a tape guy. I
had tapes. I had a lot of tapes.
I still have tapes. I'm not throwing them out because there's stuff on there.
Yeah.
There's music on there that
you're
not gonna get. And I remember I bought a lot of Dark Man's albums. Shouts to a lot of Dark Man.
Wow, a lot of Dark Man.
And RZA produced the majority of it.
Yeah, he did.
And he was in the chat yesterday, and he was like, yo, see, a Heist of the Century. I think Raekwon got a song on there. And I was like, yo, a lot of Dark Man. I just bought it because his cover had remember the Phantom mask with the food? Yo, but RZA gave some of his best production to Lot. Yo, I was like, what is RZA doing?
Yeah. RZA's sick, yo. He got a lot of, and he's got so many different. How could I put it?
That RZA's no more though. Like,
nah, obviously, because he's different. He's 50 years old right now. You know what I mean?
It's just that sound.
Yeah, he don't.
He's a movie.
He's not smoking dust no more.
Yeah. He's not in the basement no more smoking dust. Now he's in a fucking $8 million studio and shit.
I don't encourage drugs, but whatever's gonna take to get that RZA back.
just like Eminem, you're not gonna get the same Eminem no more.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna get. I want to ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead.
Out of all the major artists, let's name an artist,
like a mainstream artist,
like an Eminem or Jay-Z.
Okay.
Name an artist that outdid their first album.
No, nobody. Well, I actually
Fat Joe did.
Eminem.
Did he?
Yeah, I think Marshall Mathers or the Eminem Show was better than the Slim Shady
I like
LP.
Encore too. Is that the album?
There's is there?
Yeah,
Hardcore's
Encore's an album.
Yeah. Oh, Encore. Yeah.
I like that. I think Eminem. I don't think DMX outdid it.
Nah. His first album was a classic.
I think
50 didn't do it.
I think Tupac did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think
Tupac,
Machiavelli's better than his first album.
Biggie too.
Facts,
I think Biggie,
facts.
Life After Death.
Oh,
yeah.
Life After Death is
I was
better
gonna say
than
Biggie too.
Did Pun do it?
Yeah, baby.
Nah.
Yeah, baby, better than Capital Punishment.
Nah. Yeah, baby was sick, but I don't know if it's still better than Capital Punishment.
I think Yeah, Baby was more comfortable Pun.
Yeah, baby was yeah, like you said, comfortable.
I'm
like
rich now.
I'm rich now. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
What about Mobb Deep?
Oh, Shook Ones. I'm not Shook Ones. Infamous is better than Juvenile Hell. Anybody will say that.
Juvenile Hell was the first one.
Was their first joint.
Yeah, you're right. So there's a few. It was
You know
just,
what I'm
I like to have this because everything. Be like,
So there's a couple.
Yeah.
I think Fat Joe did.
Some will debate that Supreme is better than Iron Man.
A lot of people say that.
Supreme Clientele is a beast of an album, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some will debate it was written is better than Illmatic.
Yeah, not. I'll smack somebody.
No, that's a big thing though.
Yo, no. I'm joking.
So why is Illmatic? Let me say this.
Go ahead.
No disrespect.
Nah,
I'm
go
a
ahead.
very I don't see the hype in Illmatic.
Really? I mean, I get it. It's not for
It's
everyone.
good.
Yeah.
I don't see the
Illmatic.
I listen to it. I'm like, all right. I think we're in the era that everything that's old is great.
Nah, but I was always a big fan of Illmatic, no matter what. Like I remember when it came out.
You're a Nas guy, or
yeah,
Jay?
I'm a big
over
Nas.
Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got those, those Nas guys. I call them Nas guys. Like,
I'm a Nas guy.
Oh, no, he's a Nas guy for sure.
that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm a Nas guy.
I respect Nas guy because I don't know much about Nas. I'm not a big Nas guy, but I don't dislike him.
I feel you.
I'm so happy he got the Grammy.
Jigga's amazing too. You got to remember, Jigga is
different.
Yeah, like he's done shit too,
different.
like lyrically shit that I was like, wow, like it's amazing what he just did right there with words. You know what I'm saying? I get it, I understand it, but like to me, I'm endeared more to Nas because I'm just a little older, and so is he. Not so is he, but I don't know. It's from my time, you know what I'm saying? From when I was in.
But I get both. I get both sides of the argument because Illmatic was, when it came out, it changed the game in the sense that it was the first album to gather that all-star production team.
Yeah, and that was the thing too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the thing too. They were all-stars at that point, but they weren't the legends that they are today. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even though they were already amazing producers.
I liked them better then because they were all hungry. They were all working.
Yeah. All that production on that album is amazing.
Right. You get the Clark Kents.
Yeah.
The Primos.
Yeah.
Large Professors.
Yeah. LES.
Right. Damn, man. I feel like I started rapping too late.
I get the other side of the argument too, where it could be that like Illmatic is held as this holy grail, and we're always taught that. So you always like wanna love Illmatic, but some people listen to it and they're like, "Yeah, this is alright, but it's not
beast,
groundbreaking."
Right. What? I've gotten that response too from people. They were like, "Hey, it's good, but it's not like mind blowing." I was like, "I get it, but it's not for everybody."
I would ask them when they heard it.
See, the thing to me is like, obviously you're a Jay-Z over Nas guy, right?
Right.
So like his first project, which was Reasonable Doubt, how old was he when he wrote that? He was already in his like mid-20s, like early to mid, like
probably
23.
A little older than that, yeah.
Yeah. When Nas
wasn't young. Nas was young.
When Nas wrote Illmatic, he was 17 years old.
So we're talking about a good
that's a huge gap, like
5 to 7 years.
You're talking about almost basically a child thinking those thoughts and writing them down and then spitting them over a fucking super producer's beat. Like, to me, that's groundbreaking.
That is a very valuable point.
You know what I'm saying?
Very valuable.
You're talking about, think about what you were doing when you were 17 years old. I know I wasn't doing that when I was 17 years old.
I was just starting to hit the studio. I didn't know. I was rapping. Remember A-Dats?
I wasn't even thinking of words that he was.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
remember A-Dats?
Yeah, A-Dats. We all remember A-Dats.
That's what I was rapping on.
Yeah.
So that was all new to me. When I messed up, we had to wait till he rewind that VHS type thing.
Yep.
I used to hear all that.
Yep.
All right, you ready to do it again?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he was 17, 16 years old when he was writing those words down.
On a book.
In a book, you know what I'm saying? And then spitting them over, like I said, a super producer's beat.
In the bathroom, probably. The studio was probably in the bathroom.
It was at D&D Studios.
So he was up. He was up.
Yeah. Because all these guys recorded at, like,
Another thing, 17, you're already going to a top-notch
exactly.
studio.
Think about that.
Intimidating factor.
Yeah, and he fucking chewed it up. He chewed all them beats up. If you listen to any song on that album.
The album is polished. It's a super dope album. It's just that when people be I'll be like, I don't know, I'm just a tough guy. People be like, "Oh, you a hater." I'm like, nah, it's that I listen and my I got high expectations.
Yeah.
Like I got high expectations. I love Ether. Don't get me wrong. I was like,
we talk about that too. And as dope as Ether was, in my opinion, Takeover is more listenable, if that's even a word. Like, I'd rather listen to Takeover today than Ether.
The beat
it's just a harder song. Better. It's just, to me, it's a harder song.
Right.
In my opinion.
It was a song factor. Like, it was a song format.
Yeah.
Got a hook to it.
No, it was just a better song, in my opinion. The beat, the lyrics.
JC.
And it's Jay-Z, like super arrogant Jay-Z.
Hook.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Is what I'm gonna say
It's
in
two
a slick
different
way.
moods too. Like Jay-Z was swagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nas was mad.
Yeah.
He
That's the other
was
thing.
Angry.
Nas was
like,
coming back when people threw dirt on him when they thought he was dead.
Kicking him when he was down.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
that
was a fun time.
It was though. You're absolutely right. Though it was a great time in hip hop.
I'm glad it never got violent. Nobody ever.
Yeah, nobody killed nobody and nothing like that. Nobody kidnapped nobody. Hung somebody off a balcony and that. You know what I'm saying?
It got close though. There was a couple of close calls I heard about.
I wanna ask you a question before we move into battle rap. What albums do you hold in that, like, where people hold Illmatic on a pedestal? Is there any albums that you hold up there?
I don't want him to get mad at me.
No. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, baby. And I will value your opinion.
It's not so much albums, it's songs. I'm more of a song guy.
Okay.
But Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
I remember that tape. It was like just the way the tape looked. I remember it looked like fiberglass to me. I don't know. It was weird. That tape was dope.
Yeah.
Purple Tape.
Mm-hmm.
Because it reminds me of a certain time.
I remember that time.
It reminds me of I hear Purple Tape and I could already remember when my mom's cooked during that time where I was listening to it.
Yeah.
And my sister, who's 6 years younger than me, like.
Yeah.
She was a baby, literally.
Yeah.
And so it's more songs. But I would say if it had to be albums, Reasonable Doubt, Purple Tape,
Hell on Earth. You wasn't into Mobb Deep either?
They were there, like I liked them.
Yeah.
You know, but I wasn't like, yo, put the Mobb Deep. I was more of a Wu guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anything RZA did.
Amazing, yeah. RZA was a genius.
RZA was Bobby Digital album that
that's such a like
underrated album.
It's a slept on classic album.
Yeah, it is.
But that is such a funny fucking album, bro. Like
it is. Domestic violence,
funny, bro.
Domestic violence is one of my favorite songs.
That beat is stupid.
I forgot who. Go ahead, Burnz. Say what you were gonna say.
What's the song that he's talking to ODB and he's like, you got a bunch of spiders on your head. And
Kobe yeah. That's the Curse of the Black Widow.
Yes.
Kiss of the Black Widow.
Yeah. Oh, that shit is hard.
That beat is sick. That beat that he puts together real quick with him and ODB on it.
Yeah.
But what RZA spits on there.
RZA. The intro was crazy with Holocaust.
The intro is sick. Oh my god.
That beat. Like why he never put an instrumental onto that. He knew he didn't want nobody rapping on that.
Yeah.
I was like,
because that shit would have got
that's
raped.
A great album, bro.
That shit would have got raped.
I'm telling you, we never got the Bobby Digital movie that he was supposed to be shooting for that shit.
Facts.
Like some superhero comic karate,
like blaxploitation type shit. Yeah.
Didn't the tape come in like a cigarette thing? Like it was like it opened upward. Like
I had the CD. I went and got it on the CD.
It came in like a carton, and you
for real,
like a cigarette.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
That's why I bought it for that too.
Yeah.
I still have it.
That's those are collector's pieces.
I'm gonna post that on my Instagram Thursday.
Yeah.
How's this for Throwback Thursday?
All right.
That's awesome. Now, going back to Jay and Nas and battling, I think that's something that's missing today in hip hop. Like
competition.
Everybody, and it's not. Nobody's in competition. First of all, and it's good because I guess that's like if you notice society is kind of like that. Everybody's supportive of each other, and that's awesome and positive vibes for everybody and all that great shit. But hip hop was always a competitive sport.
Right.
And everybody wanted to be the best and wanted to be the man, and I don't sense that too much nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there's still the battle circuit, and the brother TDI, I've seen that he participated in a few joints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So first of all, what led you to do that, and how did that experience? How does that feel? Because it's got to be a whole different experience from. Let's say you perform a song that people know. Battle rap is more like hand-to-hand combat, almost word-for-word combat.
Yeah.
So it started out for me backwards. I started out battling, then went into music. So it wasn't music for me. I started, when I first spit my first rhyme on a corner, like in '98. They was like, yo, I got somebody, yo. He said he's better than you. I was like, go get him.
Go get him.
I wasn't scared, though. I wasn't scared.
Yeah.
I said,
Yo, y'all remember back in the day that was a thing. Like, if you was the best, like, if you was the best Street Fighter player, somebody will always come. Like, yo,
my man is coming. Meet me in the pizza shop at 8:00.
Yeah, I know somebody better than you.
Yeah.
Get him. All the quarters is on there.
Yeah, go get him.
Nah, that's a fact. So I started there. Battling in the street, man. I done sparred with a lot of people we know today. And then it went from that to Rough Rider Studios. My man, shouts to my man Tank. He used to manage me, and he's related to DNY.
Okay.
So they took me to studios, and I was just battling all the time. I remember that's how I met Cassidy. And that was big, because Cassidy was dope at the time. I was a super fan of Cassidy. Cassidy's dope. He's super cool, too.
Yeah.
Shouts to Cass. But I remember battling in front of him, and he was just like, yo, you nice. You remind me. He was cocky. He said, you remind me of me out there. And I was like, oh, no doubt. So that, we sat there. He started showing me him in Freeway battle. And, but yeah, started out in the streets, man. Just back in the days, man, we used to be out there like, yo, then from after Rough Riders, we went to the Fight Club.
Right.
So now I was battling every other week. And here's the thing, you didn't know who you was going to battle. So they're not saying, yo, you're battling Beanie Siegel in May. You sit there, you writing all these bars for him. Nah. They're like, yo, pull up Monday.
Right, exactly.
So I'm like.
It was more like you just had to fucking have it.
You had to have rhymes.
Yeah, you had to have it up here.
And a lot of them.
Go. Yeah.
You had to be ready, and you had to be ready to go.
You couldn't spit a 16 and be like, yo, I'm done. Nah, fam.
You had a minute. In Fight Club, you had a minute every round, and if you stuttered, you was done for that round. So I know people that started and stuttered. And they lost the round.
Wow.
Like, my nigga, you just blew a whole rhyme because of the first 2 bars, nigga. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, So, yeah, battling was the thing I did in the beginning. And it was hard to get out. Like, just on my way here. On my way here, on the phone, I got called out. And I haven't been, at my last battle I had was 2019.
Oh, so on your way here, somebody called you?
I swear on my dad, bro. They was like, yo, they said they want you to come outside for the next event. I said, where did you? I'm not even active.
Yeah.
Like, that's like you calling out Miguel Cotto or Trinidad.
Yeah.
Like, but Trinidad, what?
Yeah.
Nigga Trinidad's in Puerto Rico getting fat somewhere, bro. He's chilling. So I'm I'm doing music, and that's the biggest transition. A lot of people told me, yo, TDI, you're so talented, leave battle rap alone. It's not gonna. So I've been doing music for the past few years now, like 7, 8 years. I've been going hard on music.
Right.
So it's a hard transition, bro. It's like, it's a stigma. You gotta.
I was just gonna ask you, because there's been other battle rappers too, and they haven't. Some have, but some haven't transitioned well from the battle rap to actually recording music.
It's hard, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still in battle rap mode when they go, instead of being in songwriting mode.
It's a mentality.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a mental.
You know, who would you say has successfully transitioned?
Besides Eminem?
From battle rapping? I mean,
it's hard.
Yeah, because I asked because I agree the stigma is so prevalent. Like, I can't even think of really an artist that transitioned. You said Eminem now, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, Eminem did start battle rap, so that does count. But other than that, I've never seen anybody like, Cannabis. What was Homeboy's name? The Chinese kid?
Jin.
That he ended up. Jin. He failed.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even really think of anybody else who even got like close.
But
I admire
the deal. I mean, but he didn't put out anything that was. It's hard, bro, because battle rap is a world. It's like, I don't know how to put it. It's different. It's literally A and B.
Right. It is like, different. You can tell it's different.
There's a lot of money in battle rap though, so a lot of people are like, "Fuck going to a booth, man."
Yeah, but
I could kill this dude for 30,000,
and that's it. Yeah, but think about it though. Like, in battle rap, you can only spit those rhymes once. You can't ever spit those rhymes again.
You're getting paid 30,000.
Yeah.
For like 50 minutes, bro. Think about it.
That's what I mean. But I'm saying though, you can never spit those rhymes again, because then be like, oh, you're recycling rhymes.
Over. Once that's over, then you gotta work for the next dude. The next dude's probably like in 3 months.
Yeah.
So 3 months from now, you battling this guy from down the street.
Whereas if you write a verse, yo, you could keep rehearsing that shit and keep spitting that shit in front of crowds and shit, and you'll get paid for that shit for 20 years.
Absolutely. See, with music,
there's the difference, though. That's the difference.
It's big. It's a lot of things that come into play. Music, you gotta want to do music.
Yeah.
So I want to be the guy you remember 10 years from now. Like, you remember that record he did? Yo, that record was fire. That shit went up. Like WuMuzik.
Right.
WuMuzik people are gonna talk about for a while.
Yeah.
Because of the concept.
True.
You know, like
it's nostalgic. Yeah, you already caught people by the names first of all.
And now, I was in that chat yesterday. WuMuzik.
Yeah.
I was in there. You know what I mean? Promoting, but the transition is hard. So when I got the call today about the call out, I was telling my homegirl Hells, and I was like, "Yo, it's hard because you got to go back and think that way.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think that way. It's like an FBI agent going undercover into the mob. He has to think mob.
Yeah, he has to think.
You cannot think coffee donut in the morning.
Yeah.
You got to get up, go to the social club, whatever, and do the first, whatever fucking thing it is. Go rob the warehouse, the suits, take up the cigarette truck. Like, it's a whole different lifestyle, bro. It's a lifestyle. You got to think battle rap.
Yeah.
For the next 2 months, I got to think about how I'm going to violate this nigga, bro.
Yeah, you got to find out fucking his life story and shit.
And I'm always, yo, bro, listen, man, I'm a different type. My technique to battle rap is
So does that mean to do it?
30% of me wants to. So because it's not the other 70, I'm not. Who knows? I could change later.
Yeah.
Somebody could,
Right.
I might wake up one day and say, where this nigga at? Set it up for June.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. Is money ever a deciding factor?
Nah, because I never really got paid for battle rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I never, it was always like, I gotta do this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I was arguing with this guy. Shout out to my man Mike Burner who called me earlier.
Mm.
Me and him was arguing since 2014. Arguing, yo. And then he said my name in a battle in 2019. And I said, you know what? Everybody's telling me, don't battle him.
Yeah.
That nigga's whack, don't battle. I said, I'm a battle him. They was like, what? I said,
that shit was funny as fuck, though, by the way.
You saw it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was watching it earlier.
I was talking to him earlier.
Yo, that shit was funny.
We was going at it.
Not only that, there was a point where you started to lean on him.
He moved? I love that. He was like... And then it
that shit was funny.
I was like, yo, I hate going last every second because the nerve.
Nah, but you still killed him, though. The line about fucking how this guy named Mike, but he ain't never carry a burner.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, right there, the battle was over. It was over after that.
Mike Burner, yeah.
He didn't know where to stick himself, yo. He was like, oh, it's over.
And let me tell you something, man. I've seen a lot of his battles.
Yeah.
He never rapped as hard as he did that night.
Right.
Because it meant something. He wanted to kill me.
He did kill a few lines and shit.
Yeah, he wanted to come at me. He wanted to bury me because he was like, nah.
Yeah.
Me and this nigga been going at it too long.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my favorite battles.
Nah, that shit was funny though. I watched it. I was like, yo, this guy's. I was actually with it sounds funny as shit. I was with my wife and shit, and I was like, and I showed her. I was like, look, watch what he says. Watch what he says. watch. Listen. Yeah. I put the volume up and shit.
She's like, damn.
She listened. She's like, that was funny. That was clever. I was like,
yeah.
Shut up. You don't know nothing.
Listen, that's good. That's still. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah.
What you wanted to do?
Get like me and shit, start shaking me and shit. Yo, that shit was dope.
Start mushing you.
Word, like, oh, this shit was hard.
You wanted her to say, bring it back again.
Yeah. One more time.
For real. Rewind that.
Yeah, nah.
Well, brother TDI, if you do decide to do the battle rap,
everybody
let us know, man. We'd like to be there. We'd like to come out and support.
Yeah, let me know. We support. Yeah.
That'd be nice. I never did one of those.
Yeah, that'd be dope. If you do it, if you do it with this guy, let us know.
It's a crazy atmosphere.
I want to be there,
especially when it's premeditated.
Yeah,
because you know what you're going into.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
For the artist, it's do or die. You fuck up, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you gotta. But it's tough for me because I got a relationship with this guy. Like, we're cool. So,
but I'll be honest though. Out of how many times out of 10 are these battles truly personal? Like, where they're like deep, like, I really hate this guy. Like, I fucking don't like you and I don't fuck with you at all.
I didn't really like Mike Burner too much. And we spoke and he said, just do me one favor, don't mention my mom. She passed away. And I said, yeah, out of respect, I don't got to do that.
All right, so that was respectable.
I respected him because it's his mom.
Yeah, okay.
I said, I bet. So it's personal when you know each other.
Yeah.
Because now you're saying something. So he just told me he battled somebody he knew. Last night he battled somebody. And he said, nah, but I didn't get too personal with him. So he's telling me what he said. And I said, bro, you are getting personal with him. Was he really in Rikers? He was like, yeah. I said, so you do that in the bar. He said, I didn't even think of it that way. I said, you violated him, bro. I said, you guys are not going to be friends the same way no more.
Yeah, but I kind of think also you got to know what it's about when you go in there too. Like, you can't take it personal.
It's easier to say when you're not in the ring, bro.
I guess. That's why I want to be there, though. Like, I really want to be there. I really want to be
everybody I've battled, I became friends with after.
Exactly. That's dope, though. That's cool.
Or
they really hated you. Like,
we just went our separate ways.
They wanted to murk you?
There was a couple niggas that were like, yo.
I'm joking.
No, there was people that was like, yo, I'm going to you outside.
Oh, shit.
But,
come on, man.
But I'm telling you, it gets, because you ever heard the term, it's different when there's people around?
Of course, yeah.
That's what happened.
Pero, like, if you go into that, like you said, you know what you're going into. You've been prepping for this for 3 months.
And there's the politics after. People talk after. And people get in your head after. So me and Mike Burner were still arguing after the battle.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the YouTube comments. Niggas are saying this. I'm like, so what?
Yeah, like, look at the views.
And then niggas are saying, yo, y'all gonna do it again? Y'all should do another one.
Right.
And I'm like, boom. I say, yeah, but it's not gonna hit the same. Because now we don't hate each other as much anymore.
Right.
Now we're cool.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be like, again?
I guess.
So, you know, I'm like with it, you know?
All right. So if you do it, let us know.
Of course. If I do it, I'm raising up, the bat signal's up. Everybody's coming out. Everybody's coming out, man.
We gonna be there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we look forward to that, brother. Now, coming up next month in April, you're dropping a new project. It's called H.E.N.R.Y. Is H.E.N.R.Y 'n acronym?
Yeah.
Did I see the marketing correctly?
It's acronym, yeah. It stands for H.E.N.R.Y, not rich yet.
Cool.
And it's also my first name, so.
Yeah.
And
it's your first name.
Yeah.
It's an EP, correct?
Yeah.
How many tracks?
9.
Okay.
And it's like done and ready to go, right?
Not yet. Like, I got about 2 joints left to do. I got a feature with my man Stan Spit. Shouts to Stan Spit, Harlem.
Oh wow, Stan Spit.
That's my dude.
Wow.
That's my dude. Shouts to Stan. And I got to do the intro. Everything else is just, tightening up loose ends, mixing, but the track list is done. Everything is pretty much 80% done. Everything else is just minor detail.
Oh.
Is there like a theme to the project, being that it's your first name?
There really isn't a theme. I think if you know me, you would know, like, damn, he's working with people he got previous. I'm working with 2 artists I previously battled in my past, like in my come up, during my come up.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on the album.
Okay.
Dan Spit is one of them. Shout out to my man King Card, Brooklyn. And we're like super dope friends now, you know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So I just think it's just, I'm just giving them substance. Like, it's just like, yeah, take this work. Like, just listen to this. It's not really.
How about producers on the project?
My man 40 Gahhd. Shouts to 40 Gahhd. A man who doesn't take his craft as serious as he should. Super dope.
Yeah.
I got a track on there with B Magic from St. Louis. 40 Gahhd produced that.
Okay.
And I got the track with me and King Card called Fight Club. He produced that. Shouts to Los from the Bronx, another dope producer. He's too busy for his craft. Being a dad and just being a family man. Super dope producer. Shouts to my man Los. And that's about it, I think. I only got an Automatic's on there.
So
Automatic. We just spoke.
Yeah, we just spoke about it.
Yeah.
A little while
We just spoke about them, right? Okay. And what's the release date? April.
It was one of those things where it could get pushed to May.
okay.
Depending on what the label said, I always tell you.
Actually, that's something that I did want to talk to you about. You are an independent artist, correct?
Correct.
And you handle all of your own marketing and all of your own videos.
No management, nothing.
So it's all you.
Everything is me. So everything you see is my direction, my decision.
Okay.
So
You're the end all be all. The buck stops with you.
that's it. And I kind of like it that way. I'm afraid of that, you know.
That's I mean,
it'll be a good thing and a bad thing. If somebody wants to step in and help, I might not be too receptive to it. I might be like, get out my way, nigga. I do this shit my way. You know?
Because you got to make sure they have the right intentions with your company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure they're going to run the company the way you would run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, being you. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't turn over your company to just anybody and shit.
I can't do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Or artwork is me.
And they gotta have the same vision too, you know. They gotta know like this artwork is something that you would fuck with, not just
I don't do
some
the artwork.
random shit that you would never.
No, I don't do the artwork.
No, you don't. But you approve it. But you approve it though.
It's what I tell them.
Right.
Yo, can you do this? Can you?
Right. Like he just said, you conceptualize it.
Right. So they bring it into fruition, and I'm like, and sometimes my artwork goes back 2-3 times. Like, can you change the lettering?
Right. Yeah.
Can you drag it?
Okay. No, but it's still all you, regardless.
Right. It's everything is. So, you know, I hit up a lot of artists for features, and they're like, oh, it's X amount of dollars. And I'm like, yo, listen, man, when you want to work, I can't do that right now, bro. Because that's not, I tell them, I come out of pocket. My Instagram might look a certain way, but this is me, man. I don't got that money. Sorry.
Right.
What can you do? Then we meet at a certain number and we work.
Okay.
But again, that's a testament to your dedication to your craft that we were talking about earlier, that you know, your artwork may need to come back 3 or 4 times to get it right, to get it to that vision that you see in your head. Because I think, like, the Czar artwork, for example, and the video that you have on YouTube, that is just the artwork, but it's kind of like vibrating and kind of like actionable, you know. That shit is dope.
That was me.
So, first of all, congrats. Congrats, because it's dope. The art is dope. The video is dope. Are you gonna shoot like an actual video to it?
You know, I wanted to. I kind of wanted to do it today, but I had not that you guys got in the way. But this is, you know, I don't like to. This was first, so I kind of want to. Maybe if next week is.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, for real.
This was, you know, this came first. So
thank you.
Maybe next week, if next week is open, I'll hit up. You know what I'm saying? Hell's got a dope producer named Fire, right? Fire Factory. I'll hit him up and we get some done. You know, it's less than 2 minutes, so we could wrap that up real quick.
Okay.
Do you have an idea, like a little bit of an idea in mind already of something that you want to do?
Yeah, kind of like front of the building ish, black and white, kind of like their video, black and white. Give it like a gritty. You know, I don't think I want to. If I don't have a Jason
do you
mask,
have
I need a Jason mask because it says that.
Yo, that was my question.
Do
you have the Jason mask?
I don't. I'm gonna order one.
Oh yeah, that would have been dope for the picture after the show.
I need it. I need a Jason mask. I told you, I like to say I'm a perfectionist. If it's not right, I'm not doing it.
Nah, yeah.
Or maybe I'll tell them.
As it should be, bro.
No, absolutely.
If I don't have a Jason mask, give it that. Like that flash Jason mask, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's in there. I don't know if you saw the WuMuzik video. My man had the master that she was like, when I said masked up ghost face. And he was like,
yeah. I seen it, yeah.
He loves that boy. He's like, yo, you're so fire, yo. I said, I'm a fan of little parts like that.
No, but it's always, the devil's always in the details.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
always.
that.
Always.
That's a shirt, bro.
The devil's in the details.
Like that, that's a shirt.
I already got it.
Let me tell y'all this, man. I like this podcast, but this is dope.
It's you know what it is too. Like we always want people to come in here and not feel like an interview. Like we're gonna drill you. It's not that. This is a conversation. We're talking.
This is great.
You know what I'm saying? This
Shout
is what
out to my man Crisis. I saw.
Oh yeah, he was here. Yeah,
he's from my hood.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
And I saw this podcast to him, and that's what made me reach out.
Okay.
I don't know who I spoke to, but
that's what's up. I think you spoke to the brother Burnz.
Dope. So
yeah, you spoke to me, brother. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
I said, yo, that's fire, yo.
I appreciate it, my brother.
And I don't do a far podcast. Like, I said, Jersey? I said, fuck, I'm going. I like this shit. If it would have been somebody else, I'd probably be like, whoa.
Nah, we appreciate it.
My stomach hurt. See how niggas another time. I'm known for that.
Thank you, brother.
You're known for that.
We appreciate your honesty.
Thank you, though.
I ate White Castle earlier. I ain't going over there, man.
White Castle's up the block.
Word, there's one up the block. Word.
I took an Uber here. I took an Uber from the block. Hells was like, damn, that's a lot of money. I said, we're gonna get here. We gonna get. I asked for what's up. I told my man, you gonna drop me off? Nah, I can't.
I appreciate it, man. We appreciate you
I'm
being
gonna
here.
get here.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you.
Thank y'all for having me.
We do, brother. We do We do appreciate you reaching out. We appreciate you coming through, not starting with the stomach ache. That's awesome, bro. We appreciate your music too. We look forward to the H.E.N.R.Y project and everything. You and the brother Crisis ever do any work together?
Yeah.
No, I recorded in his studio a lot of times. He's responsible for a lot of my. He got some dope mixing too. But I've been meaning to go see him. Time hasn't been my friend. You know what I'm saying? But I did tell him a few weeks ago I was gonna stop by, and I haven't. Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely gonna work with him. He has the sound I want. So if he's available anytime soon, I'm gonna be there. Probably grab like 2 or 3 beats off him.
Dope, man. We definitely look forward to that.
He's nice. Yeah, he's nice on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other producers you would like to work with?
Yeah.
I mean, the RZA.
Besides the RZA, obviously.
You know what's funny, man? That I think I wouldn't even mind if I just sat down with RZA and not got no beat. I'd be okay with that.
Just sit down and pick his brain.
I'm at that stage, so definitely I can't afford a RZA beat. But if I just sat there with him, I'll definitely take a RZA beat. I'll take anything that makes sense for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a lot of reggaeton. Not reggaeton, DemBow.
Yeah, I noticed that too, that you did
Shouts, yeah, Gran Figura, man. Shouts to Figura.
Yeah.
He got me on that side. And it's crazy because it's a big demand for me in DR now.
That's crazy. So I did see the video when you were out there and you had the video playing in the background. And
you see that? No, I wasn't in DR.
Oh, I thought you were in DR.
No.
Somebody sent you that video.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it's out there. So people are like, when is he coming out here? When is he coming out here? And shouts to Lomina. My man La Tabla is like one of the biggest goons out there. He was like, yo, bro, it's red carpet when you get out here.
Oh,
and I'm like, these are places cops don't go into.
Yeah.
So for me to be on demand, I'm dying to go. I'm just like, please don't go there. It's crazy. Don't go. I'm like, I'm going to go there, shoot like 4 videos.
Yeah, why not?
Crazy. I'm not afraid. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Whatever. But I'm going there to get those visuals.
Right.
Yeah.
And then to break bread with people and, what's up, what's going on? Put some bottles out there that people drink.
And there's beautiful scenery out there too. I mean, you're in paradise. Basically.
I haven't been out there since 87. I was a kid, B.
Wow. Oh,
so I gotta,
Damn, I've been out there since before you.
Yeah, are you Dominican?
No.
Oh, you just went out there.
I just went out to DR. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So I'm doing a lot of that. I want to get into more of the Latin trap. Get mesh more with the Latin community. It's a lot of dope sounds. They took our formula and just remixed it in a way
to make it sound nice.
Great. It sounds great. Like their beats be crazy. Their videos be like. I'm like, yo, this is what hip hop. Not to cut anybody off. I know we want to move on, but we shot a video recently for Gran Figura in my project in Soundview. Figura goes, TDI, I want to come to in front of your building, shoot this video. He did a song with some guys in DR. Clearly, he's here. He has to shoot his part of the video here.
Right.
There's snow on the floor. We got leathers on. He goes, yo, we're going to shoot the video in front of your building. Lord Tariq's walking by. So he sees the action, the cameraman. He's like, what kind of fucking shit is this? Long story short, I'm on the phone with Dead Eyes, the guy who directed Rivals, and Tariq. We on 3-way, and he goes, yo, Dead Eyes, this nigga TDI had Dominican niggas in Soundview playing the Spanish. The beats were fucking crazy. And I'm like, you see? You see what the Dominican community and the Latin culture did with hip hop?
Yeah.
It got hip hop people going. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Got
Bridge the gap. It's not a hip hop. There's a lot of Latin guys doing hip hop.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of hip hop niggas doing Latin.
No.
Besides, N.R.Y.
Yeah, obviously.
But N.R.Y. tapped into it and I'm gonna narrow the gap.
Right.
I'm gonna bridge that gap. You see.
Oh,
I got
crazy.
a plan.
That's crazy. Trust me, yo. I live next door to Dominicans, and they play the Spanish trap when they get litty.
DemBow.
Yo, the boom, that, and then like I said, the Spanish trap. All you hear is boom, boom.
It's the easiest music to make.
Boom.
Yeah.
My whole house is rattling now. Turn that shit on.
You hear that bass line though?
Yo, that shit's crazy. That shit shakes my whole house.
And they're not Hollywood. They're not those producers.
Oh, no.
Lapis is like Jay-Z, though. To get a feature with Lapi, you could give him all the money in the world, he won't do it. If he doesn't want it, he won't.
Yeah.
Lapi, so many people try to. He's
running the game over there.
No, he's passionate about his work.
Yeah.
He's not about, you got 200,000 for a verse or for a feature.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to. Who's this guy? I don't like him. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, he goes strictly off vibes. Go ahead, Burnz. My bad.
Is there no rock on, bro. an awesome story. I wish we could have seen the Dominican Soundview collaboration.
It was crazy. It was just.
Is there any of that on Henry?
There is a Latin trap record. It's the last record. It's actually a little English and Spanish. I should have incorporated it more, but Figura just put out his album. It's called 220. That's out. And he's busy promoting that. So, you know, a lot of things came in the way. You know what? I used to always ask myself, why don't artists like, yo, why Jizz is not on the RZA's album? Like, that's his man. And now I see it. People just timing. Maybe Jizz wasn't around.
Yeah.
RZA recorded this in Cali. Wow. But Jizz is here, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, and that's what Figura was mad at me, like, yo, tú eres mi hermano, you wasn't even on my album. Yeah. And I was like, yo, Figura, do it. Just do your album. I'm still going to support, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
And we got an EP we're working on, just to let y'all know. We're going to do, I said, after Henry, it's nothing but DemBow and Latin trap. Don't ask me about
No. WuMuzik,
yes, we need that.
I think WuMuzik 2 is gonna come first. After last night, I got the fever.
Yo, we need that, brother, please.
WuMuzik 2,
please.
But listen, let me just give y'all insight on WuMuzik 2.
Please.
WuMuzik 2
exclusive. Here we go.
Is more album cut beats. So it's more of what you
like B-sides, more so.
Right.
Like deep cuts.
If you like the Wu,
oh, trust me, I love the Wu.
So you're gonna know. If you like the Wu, you might not get it. You're gonna be like, what song is that?
Yeah.
Like when I did WuMuzik and one, I did Wu Wear.
Yeah. A lot of people.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. No, Wu would have thought.
Wu Wear like, like my man was like, yo, what beat was that? When I was writing it, I kept hearing that.
Right. Oh, that's
like,
that you can't not hear that.
I'm like, RZA's a G. I said, yo, RZA's a genius.
Yeah.
So, WuMuzik 2 is gonna have a lot of. You're gonna have the hits, but you're gonna get the
B cuts.
So, be ready for that.
I'm ready for all of it. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
so we got so far in 2021, we're gonna get WuMuzik 2.
Henry.
We're getting the Henry EP.
And
we're getting the
Trap and
DemBow EP. With
Gran Figura,
the brother Gran Figura. Then we're just gonna get a flood of DemBows.
Yeah.
What about the merch?
I'm actually going to get hats done tomorrow. I'm waiting on an order of shirts. I got the website. I think I'm gonna just launch the website this week. The website's been sitting there, but I got a raffle I'm doing.
Okay.
So in the raffle is gonna be you buy the merch, you're automatically enrolled in the raffle.
Oh yeah, I did see that. You got the $250 giveaway.
Yeah, $250 cash.
No, but still, bro, that's $250 cash.
Compra right there, baby.
Right there, papi.
Oh,
$250.
Yeah, that shit hold you down.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's an ounce of decent blood.
But that's still a dope promo though. That'll get anybody interested, bro. Trust me.
Who's thinking about it?
Exactly.
So the Charles the Showcase who's been behind me on this website. The site is looking great because of him. And he's like, yo, bro, you need to just worry about music. Stop worrying about all this. I said, when you're a one-man show, bro.
Yeah, you worry about all this.
So merch, everybody prints hats and shirts, but if it's not right, I'm not doing it. So merch is coming soon. It's starting to get warmer out. I got some t-shirts and I got dad hats coming.
Yeah, I did see that you had it on your Instagram. You had the
hoodie,
the hoodies, and you're like, I did see that the it's actually embroidered and shit. Like
and it's not 3D.
Yeah. Like you could feel it and shit.
Out.
Like
and that was expensive.
They're embossed and shit. Like
when I saw the invoice, I was like, these motherfuckers better sell.
I was like, nah, these are official tissue.
They sold in a week. I was shocked.
Damn it, I want one.
I'm doing them again because it's still hoodie season.
All right, cool.
But that's me.
Nah.
There's people that bought hoodies and never even picked them up. They're still in my house.
Oh wow.
They were like, don't sell it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, it's about to be May out here. 90 degrees. You ain't gonna have no.
Unless you live in Alaska.
I'm not refunding your money.
I got it. I spent it already.
Yeah,
and what is the website? So
TDIMUZIC.com.
People can be on the lookout.
TDIMUZIC.com. MUZIK.com.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna probably drop it. So I'm probably just gonna open it tomorrow for the public. Let niggas roam around and listen to stuff and everything. You know what I mean?
Anything else we should be on the lookout for, brother?
Just follow me on Instagram, man. I'm kind of on the go, on the fly kind of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to call myself Peyton Manning, man, because I get it to the line and I'm calling an audible.
You always audible. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I might just be like, you know what? I'm scratching H.E.N.R.Y. I'm pulling it out next year. Let me do WuMuzik 2 and 3, and let me do this.
Even better.
You know what I'm saying? I'm an on the fly kind of guy, so I go by mode. By
you
mood.
Go by your gut. Like, you go by what you think makes sense to you.
As big as this gut is, I gotta go by this gut. Got it.
All of us.
You know what I'm saying? That gut feeling is never wrong. But yeah, I'm a guy. I don't like to go by like, you know, itinerary. Yeah, let me do this. Oh, it's me. If it's not ready, you know, it's gonna be my first EP, like my first anything, like my first album EP in forever.
Yeah.
And how long has it been CDs? And I've had mixtapes in the past, but
yeah, right.
this is my first one. Do I want to do it? I kind of not enthused by it because I could do more with singles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's like he said before, that's the society that we live in. Everything is microwave. Everything is, the attention span is fast. Like nothing sticks no more.
Streaming ruined that because so much music comes out now. It's easy to.
It's sensory overload. Like, it's just coming at you from everywhere.
Back in the days, you bought a CD, you listened to it for the year.
Exactly. That'll hold you down.
Yeah.
It was in the trade.
Hell yeah, bro.
Our album, look at 444. 444 came out, and then within a week, nobody was talking about it.
That was a phenomenal album.
It was a dope album, but
phenomenal.
I think somebody else dropped right after. I think Uzi or somebody dropped.
Yeah, some bullshit probably.
And it swept, you know, it's just that attention, like you said.
Like, the attention span is so short. That's what it is.
So I'm not going to drop H.E.N.R.Y. unless I got a plan for after H.E.N.R.Y. Like, how am I going to keep them listening to that?
Right.
I don't want to drop it and just let it fade away.
Right.
You know
so you got something planned then?
I'm thinking of what to do. Like, I got to think of something.
Okay.
And depending on how outside works, like, you know, we're gonna be shows and shit like that. So.
Well, we're gonna be on the lookout for that. H.E.N.R.Y, like you said, WuMuzik 2, hopefully a WuMuzik 3, the DemBow, Gran Figura, the merch, all that good stuff, more videos, the Czar video. I want to see that happen. I think that's gonna be a dope concept for you.
Czar?
Yeah, like a Czar video. I don't know. I think that's just gonna be dope.
Yo, listen,
like a hard ass video.
You making me want to pour fire, man. Pour fire, see if he's available, man.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We motivate it.
Yeah, fire, we encourage. We'll shoot it today. I don't care. I'm ready.
We encourage creativity.
Czar.
Oh, she's ready. I like that. She said, "Let's do it." I like that.
No, but this is dope. I'm gonna tell all my. I'm recommending this to all my guys that rap.
Sure, bring them on, man. If they got projects coming out, we want to hear it.
Super dope podcast. The vibe is dope.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.
This is dope. This is like a drink champs, minus the drinks.
Minus the drinks.
Smoke champs.
Smoke champs.
Love it, though.
What you
we
got,
definitely
Burnz?
want you to come back, brother. That's for sure. I think that's it, brother. Thank you for coming through. Everybody, make sure you follow at TDI Muzik. Make sure you're looking out for the H.E.N.R.Y EP dropping hopefully in April, possibly in May. Make sure you're looking out for WuMuzik 2. Make sure you're looking out for the EP with Gran Figura. Make sure you're looking out for any new videos. Make sure you go listen to WuMuzik 1. Check the video. It's on YouTube. Check the Czar remix. It's on YouTube. Check the battles. Check the Rivals freestyle that I love.
Rivals.
Also the what's the one I love too? All the way up.
Yeah,
freestyle.
we were talking about that this morning, yo.
Yeah, I like that. I recorded that at Crisis Studio. That record.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. No, again, thank you for coming through, brother. We appreciate you. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna get into 10 shots for VSOP. So, the brother right there in front of you, he's gonna ask you 10 rapid fire questions. You just answer them. You know, don't think about it. Just answer them, and then we'll get into the answers after. We'll recap everything.
Yeah. So, like you just said, these are just questions based off this interview and previous episodes. So here we go. 10 shots. Number 10, Bad Boy or Rockefeller?
Rock.
Oh shit. Number 9, Dipset, G Unit or D Block?
D Block.
Oh shit.
What up?
Big L or Big Pun?
Pun.
All right. Obviously, you're gonna go with Mobb Deep. I mean, Wu-Tang over Mobb Deep. That was one of them.
Of course.
You're obviously gonna go Purple Tape over Iron Man, correct?
Yes.
All right. Number 5, then, Boys in the Hood, Juice or Menace.
Juice.
I should have known the
Did
answer to
anybody
that
see
one.
my Juice remix? Like, come on.
I did. Yeah. That was fire, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's another. Fire one.
That was fire, by the way.
Thank
That
you,
was
man.
super fire. All right. Number 4, best era in hip hop, 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
90s.
Ooh, nice call. Number 3, Kendrick or Cole?
Kendrick or Cole? I'm Kendrick.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
All right, number 2, Lauryn Hill or Mary J?
How is that even a... I'm going to go with Mary.
Mary, nice call. And number 1, the one that started it all for us, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. I know you're going to go with...
Hope!
Nah, that's what's up,
Love
Jay-Z.
these questions, though. This is dope.
All right, that's 10 shots with VSOP, baby. We done.
Awesome, brother. Damn. There's really no surprise there. I mean, Pun, Wu-Tang, you already told us all that love. Purple Tape, Juice. Definitely, everybody go make sure you check out that Juice freestyle.
For sure.
On Kendrick over Cole.
I just think Kendrick hits the ears better.
Yeah.
That damn album was... Whew.
A lot of people slept. A lot of people said that album wasn't that good. I fucks with it. I did fuck with Damn, yo.
You know what? One Kendrick over for me that what was the first album? What was the name of that album?
Oh, Good Kid, Mad City. Well, actually, his first album was Section 80.
That one
came. Well, J. Cole produced that whole album.
The second one, the one I just asked you?
No. Section 80.
Oh no, where?
Yeah, his first album, Kendrick's first album, Section 80. J. Cole produced the whole thing.
Wow, that's news to me.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I like that Compton.
Oh, that song, Good Kid, right?
City.
Right, Burnz?
Yeah, that song, Good Kid.
All right, Good Kid, Mad City. That's a classic album in our opinion.
Yeah, Good Kid to me is like...
And that Dr. Dre commercial he did when he's rapping and he keep messing up.
Yeah.
With the headphones, and he's like, Dre's like, come on, man, you gotta get it right. that won me over. I said, yeah, I like this kid.
Nah, that's a good album. I'm personally more of a J. Cole fan.
No, that's understandable. A lot of people are.
I get it though.
A lot of people like Cole. Cole is dope, huh?
Cole got some classics and he producing a lot of his own shit.
Underrated too.
Yeah.
I don't think he get the flowers he deserves.
Yeah, he's a dope producer. Dope producer. Obviously you said Juice over Boys, Purple Tape over Iron Man, Big L or Big Pun. You think Pun is, in your opinion, your top 10 is, does he make it top 10?
Pun?
Yeah.
They both do.
Yeah? Does he make it top 5?
Pun?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nah.
Probably. I don't. My top 5. You said?
Yeah. That's respectable. I mean, makes it top 10.
Yeah, I would put Pun at top 5. Yeah.
Yeah. He's my number 5.
Yeah, I think he's he's
my number 4. Actually.
He'll be like the center on my starting 5.
That's a hell of a center right there.
Yeah.
Air Pun, baby.
You know what I mean?
Have you redone any?
He's the goalie.
Have you redone any Pun songs?
Yeah.
I was talking to Minnesota, man. He did he produced New York Giants, MOP and Big Pun. And I wanted that beat, and he was like that the beat he produced wasn't the same beat that made the album.
Oh, for real?
So he did the beat, and some other kids got the beat, and they added to it, and it's the beat we hear today.
Oh.
So I always wanted that instrumental, but I don't think I've ever did anything over Pun. It's just some things you don't touch, like the Benjamins beat. I think it's certain things you don't touch.
Yeah, you gotta leave them how they
Victory.
are. Yeah,
like beats like that. Like I don't think I would want to do anything Pun just because I want it to be that Pun.
And you said D Block over Dipset or G Unit.
That's because I know D Block. I'm being biased.
Oh, that's
that's
Jay.
South P is my guy. Sheik is my
dude.
dude.
You're a loyal guy.
But I mean, they all played
an integral part. Yeah.
Just before I left, they was playing Felony Music off the Locks album in front of my building. So I got that little D Block fever. I walked in here with it.
The sun came out, the guns came out.
That's right. Guns out, guns out.
Right.
What else you got, Burnz? You got
damn TDI, brother. That's about it. Yeah, let's do the love song of the week real quick. So every week we select a song that it don't necessarily have to be a love song or whatever, just a song that some dope shit that the vibe music or whatever. So brother F, you should have that tuned up. I went with a little bit of a throwback today. This is Music, the Soul Child. This is off his first album. Excuse me. This is called Merry Go Round. Springtime, little springtime vibe, little sunny Sunday vibe. Just to set that off for the ladies. Shout outs to all the ladies.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother F. Blast that off for us.
Sundress, make a hot mess.
Maybe my mind is playing tricks on
And as always, shout out to all the ladies, shout out to all the wifeys, shout out to all the baby moms, shout out to all the moms, shout out to all the side pieces, shout out to all the daughters out there, shout out to all the fathers.
My man.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. This has been episode 57.
That's right.
Shout out to TDI Muzik coming through.
Yes, thank you, brother. Bless.
Shout out to the BX. Shout out to Soundview. Definitely shout out to the brother Crisis. Shout out to brother F and Straight Fuego Studios. Always putting us down.
That earlobe penetration, baby.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out my co-host VSOP.
You know what it is, baby. We holding it down. Straight Fuego Studios. VSOP. You know what it be.
Shout out to my other co-host Bludshot. He's holding it down. I think he's getting ready for his daughter's first birthday, actually. So he had to do some traveling in preparation for that.
Okay.
As always, shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to everybody checking in on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe, hit that like, drop some comments. That's really about it, y'all. Episode 57, the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. Thank y'all for checking in. As always, carry yourself with honor, carry yourself with pride. Chin up, chest out. Somebody hit my music.
Hey, we out.
Peace.
Yo, butter, I went to the Latin cipher looking for.
Prime example, this dude's getting his hating on. I line up in the shotgun, I'm getting my Troy apron on. Ain't you a chef? Out here getting your faking on. When you should be walking around with an apron on. You go fuck around and get booked quick. I flow hotter than the fucking grease you cook with. That got me battling a guy I never heard of, whose first name is Mike, but he never carried a burner. Talking shit for 5 years. Today, motherfucker, you gon' die here. You ain't shit, a bunch of nothings without here. We gon' feed them to the fishes, this the mob here. You know what? Now that we on the topic, get behind the counter. I'm ready to place my order. I don't like steam, I like my fish when it's fried. More chicken with the sauce on the side. I pay $10.25. Get it right, and don't be fucking burning the fry. One stops here, he chose to battle me. Yo, Rambo, he lost before. Trust me, I'ma murk him worse. Mike Burner, aka Mr. Surf and Turf. Fuck you thinking, you ass white? You gon' fuck around and die living that fast life. Battling this stupid dude. Look at me when I talk, little stupid dude. Coming out my crib, going to school to you. He ain't even worth my commute. I took a Uber pool. Easy win? Yeah, alright. That's what Mike thought. Fuck with me, I fuck around and cut your life short. Kimbo in the backyard, fighting with the white shorts. I don't know what made him think that he could step to me. I'ma make him regret he ever mentioned me. Y'all saw his last battle, y'all see he was in jeopardy. At first, I thought you wanted static, Mike. Then I heard you rap. I started laughing, Mike. Today, we're gonna need some magic, Mike. There's no way I'm losing to the stripper named Magic Mike. What I'm gonna do is kill him. He's on the menu and he's looking like food. The only burner I know is ad-boiled shells. You burner? Nigga, that's what you do with your food. Ain't this some motherfucking shit? Mike Burner can't even get a motherfucking win. Next time you call me out, have some motherfucking ends, cause I could have been out fucking your motherfucking bitch.